Imperial, and he's going in. Rodan is going in. Vroom, like an arrow. Look at that, like a fighter jet. Yo, Higassen here, aka Tom Finty with my review of One Piece Manga Chapter 1027. It is called Danger Beyond Imagining. That is automatically a very hype chapter name, so let's get straight into the reaction. We got Roger on the cover image, and he's being chased by a lion. We got Shanks and Buggy up in a tree in the background. The lion's got like drawings all over it and a scribble of text, and it says dog. So Roger's written dog on it. We can tell it's Roger because Roger is holding the pen. He was the one being mischievous, drawing on the line, not Shanks and Buggy. Roger gleefully running from a lion whose face he scribbled on. That's okay. That's pretty fun. I like to think that is like a canon thing. That totally seems like something that would have happened during the Roger Pirates adventures. Let's get straight into the chapter. And we are going over to Nekomamushi straight away. And Carrot is going in for a big hug on Nekomamushi. Last time I talked about how, I'm not really too happy at the fact that Neko, ended up taking down Perospero when that seemed like that was going to be Carrot's fight. I'm hoping that this is going to lead to some development. I'm happy that Perospero is down. So let's see if we can get into some of the other fights, get them out of the way. But yeah, Neko there, Carrot hugging, look how big Neko is, and Perospero is down once again. Applause for Perospero, he did really well. Boss Cat Viper, Nekomamushi, hey, be careful yeah, don't turn too long, says Neko. For some reason the moon's out again. And yeah, that is because Luffy and Kaido, they clashed and they split the clouds. And I forgot to mention it last week. I didn't really acknowledge it until I was talking to a friend. But I think this was the first time that Luffy has done it. We've seen Yonko's clash. We've seen Whitebeard and Roger clash. We've seen the clouds split in clashes like that. But I think this is the first time we saw it with Luffy, confirming that Luffy was a Yonko, or is now like part of that kind of group. I read about this in the journal. Oh, I'm guessing this is like Yamato's faults, because they're like kind of faults. Like the speech, the way the speech box are. We got Yamato looking up at this guy. We're in Roger and Whitebeard met in combat, and we can see Momo looking, and there we got confirmation that this is the advanced King's Haki, the real Haki, because the club and the fist, they're not connecting. There's a bolt of Haki in between. The heavens split open, and there, wow, look at that. Look at that panel. Hybrid form Kaido is here. Luffy is here. And the clouds have split. That's a really great one. Two Yonkos facing off. And rubble is falling from their fight up top. What just caused that rumbling? It's just raining down on people below. Whoa, what's happening up there? All of the people still standing must have, high levels of will after that clash. There's Luffy. There's Kaido facing off. Oh, wow, we are continuing on in the fight. I thought we were going to be cutting away to like Raizo or something. No, Yamato is bleeding. Ah, that Thunder Buggy, I thought I blocked it, but I didn't even come close. So Yamato was taking damage, like bleeding from the top of the head. Yamato, says Luffy. Oh, Yamo, but he hasn't turned around. He can just like sense that is going on behind him. Momo there, look at Momo, massive. Standing on his tiny little dragon legs. Help that coward out. Huh? Who are you calling a coward? You! Come on, Momo, shape up. Help that. Oh, okay. So even though Yamato is bleeding, Luffy has said Luffy isn't calling out of like worry for Yamato. He knows how strong Yamato is, so he's saying, Yamato, help Momo out. Who are you calling a coward? Shut up, I know what I have to do, says Momo, and that is catch Onigashima. But people do not just change their nature in minutes. And Yamato is now on top of Momonosuke. You'll be alright, Momonosuke. I'm with you. Sorry about leaving your side earlier. Yamato? Yamato, Momonosuke, says Kaido. And Kaido's going in for them. Look at the face on Momonosuke. Where do you think you're going? Ah! Says Momo. And he's got like crying. Oh, he's thinking of Kinemon. Kinemon, Kiku, give me strength. I promise I'll do my part. Take Lord Momonosuke and flee. Flashbacks of Kinemon, the one of the MVPs of this arc. Bought enough time for Momo to give his big speech to change the tide of the battle. And he's quivering on a rock, and it's like push the rock off, and we can see he's like right at the edge. So you know this is his fear of heights coming in. Hurry, Momonosuke! And Yamato is blocking another one of Kaido's attacks. Momo is just comedy facing all over the place. But Luffy has come in and he's wrapped his legs around Kaido's neck. He's like using his like body in like classic pre-time skip Luffy, just using his stretchy powers in all kinds of crazy ways. He's strangling Kaido, pulling him back. Yamo, I know you want to take this one yourself, don't you? Oh, look at Luffy. There's a massive big smile on Luffy's face. Yeah! And Momonosuke is now falling off of Onigashima. Clouds forming around them. Momonosuke! I'm gonna die. Grab the sky. Grab? Dragons don't fly, remember? Yeah, that's right, because you have to grab hold of the clouds. You create the clouds. And there we can see his hand. And boom, he's mastered it. He has grabbed hold of one of them and raced through the sky. That is awesome. Yamato on top of Momonosuke. Momonosuke can't tell if he's like scared or getting like a little bit like happy that he's doing it. And he's clinging on. And he's pulling himself along the sky. That's what a dragon does. I'm flying, says Momo. Those clouds are called flame clouds. Huh? I guess, yeah, they kind of look like flames. Okay. So, yeah, now he's going under. Get away from the island. He's going under Onigashima. Get away from the island. Eek! Because rocks are falling down. Yamato's batting them off. This is awesome. Oh, look at that panel. That is beautiful. So, rocks are just falling off of Onigashima, huh? The island started to collapse. And look how big Momonosuke is next to Onigashima. Amazing. Could it be that Kaido's power is weakening, and that's making the flame clouds unstable? Yeah, so it is going to be up to Momonosuke to take over and show his strength. They're not able to support the rock that's cracking and falling away. Oh, the poor people underneath. I'm assuming it hasn't quite reached Onigashima, so maybe just a few farmsteads have been crushed. It's a disaster waiting to happen, says Momo, which is now spurring him on. I can't tell what's happened there. It looks like he's bashed his head on something. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Looks like he's headbutted something. I won't let it go to the flower capital. I turned big in order to stop this island. And yeah, he's trying to headbutt it and push it away. That's not going to work, Momonosuke, huh? But there's no time. Just look. And yeah, they've turned around. There they can see the flower capital down below. The capital is close. We will arrive in no more than 5 minutes. So 10 minutes have passed since it said 15 minutes. It's very close. Then make more flame clouds. Kaido created gigantic dragon-like clouds. And that's how he's moving the island through the air. The only thing that can push it back is an even stronger flame cloud. What? You speak of it's impossible. I only just learned how to fly. It's learning, out of the frying pan into the fire, Momonosuke. You have got to learn this as you work. Sometimes the best way to learn. And I may not have the same power as Kaido either. He's starting to doubt himself again. You made flame clouds, didn't you? I know you can do this, says Yamato. I know you can do it as well, Momonosuke. The situation's much more dangerous than we imagined. I mean, how much more dangerous can it be with an island doomed to fall on a capital city? Even if it settles down on the land the way Kaido envisions, there will be terrible losses within the city. And in the worst case, Kaido would succumb first. The flame clouds will vanish and Onigashima will plummet to Earth like Meteor. Ultron's plan. Ultron will come in from the multiverse from What If and be like, ah, yes, Meteor, glorious, you know. There's an incredible stockpile of weapons within the island and explosive. Onigashima might as well be a giant bomb. At this, all of this, Yamato is probably making the situation of Momo worse. There's no way the citizens can evacuate in time. If the island falls, everyone will perish. Friend or foe, just making it more and more and more. What? Then maybe we should stop Luffy, says Momo. And don't be stupid. And Yamato's clubbed Momo on the head. Yeah. You want to stop the man putting everything on his back and standing in the line of danger for everyone. No one but Luffy. Oh, words from Yamato. Remember these words. No one but Luffy can beat Kaido. We can't tell him about this. We have to get through this danger without anyone finding out. Okay. This is cool. This is cool. Because this is... we'll talk about this at the end in the review. Because, you know, there's other stuff going on that this kind of relates to, I think. And we're going into the other stuff that I was talking about. Performance floor skull dome. I've got like a hair in my eye, really annoying. But this is a one cut, no editing, so got to plow through. The man, the YouTuber, putting his own pain on the line to do this, you know. Right, performance floor skull dome. We're going over the. I'm guessing this is Kaido's. There are just slashes everywhere. Get down. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's from King. King is doing air slashes. Master King's totally lost it. There are slashes going everywhere. Zoro's blocking one. There we see King. And there we see hybrid form King. So he's... That's interesting. He's hybrid form. His hybrid form is he's just turned his arms into massive pterodactyl wings. And he's lost his feathered wings. I thought his hybrid form would have like both. Like maybe like half feathered, half pterodactyl wings, or like 4 wings, 2 like feathered, 2 like pterodactyl ones or Pteranodon ones. I thought that would have been really cool look. But no, he looks like the man in the Rodan costume from Godzilla. You know, the classic Godzillas. But we're going over to like Frankie there. Oh, Zoro's being pushed back into Frankie. What? And boom, Frankie has grabbed Zoro. Whoa, Zoro, what happened to you? Half man, he's strong. But of course he is. Oh, okay, so Zoro is really being pushed in this fight. You know, he's already been injured in his fight versus Kaido. Where's his other sword? He's got like 2 in his hands. Where's the one in his mouth? It's there. Oh, it's there when he goes flying into... It must just be on the floor. It's there when he goes into Frankie. What's happening out there, says Frankie. You want help? No need. Wheeze. Good on you. I'm really liking Frankie in this. You know, he's just supporting and believing in everybody in his crew. He's cheering on Luffy, being like, hey, Zoro, do you want some help? Damn it, King, says Queen in the background. And there's like legs on the floor sticking up in like cartoony style like that. Like a... knock it off with the chaotic attack. You sliced my butt. So King has damaged Queen a little bit. Maybe that is going to be the... people are going to be like, oh, but Sanji only beat Queen because King sliced Queen's bum. Okay. Wish I'd sliced your neck. Oh, they're getting in an argument. That's cool. What? They're like, okay, so like Zoro and Sanji are working together and these two are like falling apart. It's the classic... we'll talk about it in the review. Got to save it all to review. Keep people till the end of the video to get them views. And like if you are enjoying it. What? Pirate Hunter Zoro just damaged King's mask. Oh, we're gonna... No, we're not gonna see his face. Okay. Oh, but maybe that's a tease that you don't want to see his face. Okay, right. No, oh no. Wonder he snapped. After all, nobody knows what King's face looks like. Okay. That's going to be the thing that, like, ticks him off. This is interesting. We've been wondering what King looks like under that mask. And it looks like that's the way that Zoro is going to do it. Okay. So he's completely lost it. What's he going to be like when his mask completely falls off? Has he got a stupid face? Is Oda going to give him a stupid face? Or is it going to be something crazy? Like he's got curly eyebrows and it looks like Sanji because, you know, King showed interest in Sanji when it was revealed that Sanji can, like, control flames and stuff. And, you know, maybe a Judge had been taking bits, like the DNA from, like, other races and putting them in his kids and stuff. Who knows? Crazy speculation. That wasn't like a theory floating around that maybe he's got curly eyebrows. That would be funny. Knowing Odo probably have like stupid lips or something like that, or a big mole. Right, there he is. His hands look like praying mantis hands, but that's his Pteranodon wings. Sorry, Frankie. You gotta stand back. You got it. Good luck, buddy. And yeah, Frankie's just like, all right, fine, cool. You take it. He believes. Imperial, and he's going in. Rodan is going in, like an arrow. Look at that, like a fighter jet. Free sword style, says Zoro. Ultra, Archer, Tiger Hunt. So it's Imperial, Archer, free sword style, Ultra, Tiger Hunt. Oh, it looks like another hit to the mask. Oh, are we going to see the mask at the end? But by the way, the damage that was to the mask was just to like the points that are coming out the side. And then there's like some kind of explosions and exchanges. It looks like Zoro goes flying backwards. Bam! Through the floor, rubble, and in comes King. Zoro's bleeding. King's coming in, being pushed back. Wait, no, some of his mask has fallen away. And boom, he's like outside of Onigashima now. I'm falling. Two sword style, clear, lance. And Zoro is falling out of Onigashima. Oof. Where is he landed? He's landed on the floor. Huff, huff, wheeze, wheeze. That was close. Wait, that's really hard to tell kind of where he actually landed. He did like a slice on the air. Maybe he's landed just on the very edge of Onigashima. At least let me die by the sword. Show a little respect, says Zoro. Great line from Zoro. And there we can see a bit of King's face. I'd ask the same of you. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm guessing show a little respect because of the fact that he's broken the mask. And we can see his eyebrow. Okay, so not curly, but weird. It's still weird. So is that part of the mask though? Oh, that's the bottom of his goggle. Okay, that's the bottom of his goggle. So we can see some hair. Ooh, what color is the hair gonna be? And then there's like something there. It looks like maybe writing, like a tattoo on his face. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like a tattoo, like here. It looks like there's like a curly, like a bone or something there, but that's like the bottom of his goggles that were like on top of his head. Yeah, we don't get any kind of clear indication there. You know, could still maybe have curly eyebrows. I'm not saying that that's a thing, but it's got to be something big as to why they're hiding the face. Tattoo on the face. Imagine if he has a tattoo similar to dragons, eh? That'll be a twist. And then it just says to be continued. Okay, and that's it. That's the end of the chapter. Wow, this was all action this chapter, and we didn't cut away to like Raizo or Denjiro, whatever he's doing in this. We were sticking with the big fights. It looks like we're probably going to get Zoro versus King maybe first from this. A little bit confused here. This is review time, by the way. A little bit confused here as to where Zoro landed. We can see him falling off Onigashima, and then he lands, but it's not really clear where he's landed. I think he's just landed on like the ground, what would have been the ground floor. You know, where the ground before Onigashima lifted off. I think he's just landed down there and just sliced the air to like give him some kind of trajectory back onto the land. I like the dialogue between King and Zoro. I'm guessing maybe they're going to come to an understanding there. Okay, look, I won't try and cut all your mask off, but I think in the brutal fight that them two are going to have, it's bound to happen. And I think that now that they're out of that area, it means that they can really now go at it, really do those big slashes. Don't have to worry about Queen's butt getting in the way, his big old butt. And then this also means that maybe Sanji can then go at it a little bit and, go into his raid suit. I love the stuff with Frankie and Zoro. Frankie being like the big daddy of the crew and helping, just believing in his crew and being like, "You want help, buddy? No, I don't want any help. Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Then you got this. I'm sure you're right. But if you want help, come hit me up." Hybrid form King is all right. I'd love to see him with 4 wings. I think that would be really, really cool. But his hybrid form actually looks pretty crazy. Just looks like a man in a Rodan suit. But I love that, so that's fine. What I do like is, one of the things I was going to bring up was Zoro and Sanji were shown to actually, even though they hate each other, they were like putting aside their differences. They were working together. One of the last chapters, they were like back to back as they were fighting, and here we get the opposite. The Beast Pirates, King and Queen, are like arguing. King sliced Queen's butt, then King is like, "I wish I sliced your neck." So that's the classic thing of like the Beast Pirates. They don't work together. It's survival of the fittest. There's a lot of infighting, as we've seen with like, some of like the people in the lower ranks. They've already switched sides because Queen like turned against and tried to poison all of his own people. There's no trust in there. But what we're seeing with the Straw Hat crew and the other pirates is that they help each other, they believe in each other, and that's going to be the difference as to why they win over Kaido's crew. And that is, even though they're all collectively strong, Kaido's crew, they're weak because they don't work together. And that will ties into like Kaido's belief of like, you're stronger on your own kind of a thing, which is obviously going to be one of the main reasons why he's got going to have a downfall. Compare that to like, say, the Big Mom Pirates that are a little bit more working together and stuff like that. They are a family. So I really like that. And then the other thing that I obviously want to talk about is Momo. Big hints that he's going to catch Onigashima. I love Luffy's line of like, "Yeah, I want to fight Kaido on my own. I want to prove this point." And I love Yamato's line of, let's reread it. Where is it? You want to stop the man putting everything on his back and standing in the line of danger for everyone. No one but Luffy can beat Kaido. We can't tell him about this. We have to get through this danger without anyone finding out. And that's exactly what we've been seeing from everyone else. From Old Man Hyo to the Straw Hats, to Sanji and Zoro, to everybody else. They're all stopping people getting up onto the roof. That they're clearing out the all stars. And we saw it as people were also saying that about Zoro and Sanji. Keep people away from them too, because they are putting their life on the line for these fights. And we're seeing it here with Luffy. Luffy knows his mission, his goal is to take on Kaido, and he is just trusting everybody else to play their part so he can just purely focus on that, and everyone, keeping everyone else away so he doesn't have to worry about anything, because he believes in his crew and everyone else. He believes in Momo, that Momo can do. Even though Momo doesn't believe in himself, he believes that Momo can stop Onigashima. Luffy's not worrying about his crew because he believes in his crew, and this is again going into the difference between Kaido, very much work for yourself, and Luffy. Luffy, he believes in his crew, and believes in Zoro, he believes in Sanji, believes that they can win, and even though Yamato was injured, believed in Yamato. Help Momo out. He wasn't like, oh, you're injured. Oh, go have a little sit down. He was like, no, you're strong. I know you're strong. I know you're capable. So I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to talk about, you know, what you need to do and stuff. So I think that's really great. Really great for Luffy. It's kind of like the Katakuri situation as well. You know, where Luffy was just like, I have to take on Katakuri. You know, so you guys can... So Katakuri doesn't come for you guys and cause a problem. And then like Nami and all that was just like, yeah, we've got to let Luffy do what he's doing, and we can't interfere in that fight. And it's the same thing here, you know. Luffy's just he's taken on Kaido, and he's confident and he's loving it, and it's great. And but he knows that he has to do it, and he can't worry about other things. And it's good that people like Yamato are around that know that that is exactly what Luffy's doing. So awesome chapter. I really enjoyed this chapter. Even though it was like action. It was a lot of fun. We got the carrot hug on Nekomamushi as well. That was awesome. So yeah, really enjoyed it. It's got some good revelations for the future. Is it like super gold tier plus chapter? Probably not. You know, there was a lot of exposition about, you know, we knew how bad Onigashima was, and we could kind of imagine what Onigashima falling on the Flower Capital would be, but Yamato just spelled it all out here. There's a lot of exposition in that, so... But I did enjoy it more than the last chapter, I think. I just did enjoy, like, the little moments between, like, Frankie and Zoro. the butt joke got me laughing. And for the butt joke, it's a gold tier chapter for me. Because I enjoyed it and it put a smile on my face, and I'm hyped to continue the fight with Zoro versus King. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. What does King's face look like? What is the... am I on point with the difference between Kaido's crew and like Luffy's crew, you know? Is that their downfall, that they just don't get along? And they just don't know what the word teamwork is? You know, there is no I in team for Kaido's crew. Alright, okay. Bye-bye. Have a great Sunday. I'm going to go watch Squid Game. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like. And if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Higasin, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!